Pursuant to the Mass General Law, Mr. Chairman, it's my duty to report to you that we have an open meeting law violation that was submitted to the board on April 21st by Ms. Catherine Conley. The description of the violation was shared with you earlier. The Holbrook Select Board has failed to review, approve, and release meeting minutes in a timely manner during 2021. The Select Board has failed to approve and release the minutes of the following meetings in 2021. January 8th, 2021, open session. January 20th, 2021, executive session. February 11th, 2021, open session. April 21st, 2021, open and executive session. May 5th, 2021, executive session. June 9th, 2021, open session. June 28th, 2021, open session. July 14th, 2021, open and executive session. August 11th, 2021, open session. August 25th, 2021, open and executive session. September 1, 2021, open and executive session. October 6th, 2021, open session. October 20th, 2021, open and executive session. November 3rd, 2021, open and executive session. December 8th, 2021, executive session. And December 15th, 2021, open session. We are bound by the law as the public body to introduce this complaint, and we are informing the public, the chair must disseminate the complaint to the members of the public body, which we've done by this action tonight. The public body must meet and review the complaint within 14 business days. And after review, but within the 14 business days, the public body must respond to the complaint in writing. And the public body requires more time to review the complaint and respond. It may request an extension of time. Pursuant to that, Mr. Chairman, prior to the expiration or the day of the expiration, we were notified by the Attorney General, at which time I responded that we needed additional time. At this point, they have given us additional time, but the question before you is to refer to the lawyer specifically on the executive session items that may or may not be discharged. If an item in executive session has not been dispensed with, it's not eligible for that review. With the turnover in employees, I had included in my response to the Attorney General that there was a problem with documents that I believe now we're in compliance with. So to meet our obligation tonight, you need to vote to authorize the town's attorney to answer the open meeting law. When he does, we will reconvene and we will publicly announce the action that the board is taking.
Is there any merit to any of those complaints?
There is, to a degree. It's the timeliness of the release. We just recently contacted the previous employer who turned us on to where those documents were on the hard drive. We're able to produce the documents, and a question of the attorney is if we release what we have, would that, keep us in compliance with the understanding that some of the session minutes that need to be voted on in executive session. So again, it's the idea of what can be talked about and released publicly in public session. That's an executive session item, or if it's something that's in executive session that has to stay in executive session and redacted, that's what we need to go through at this point. So we just need to authorize the attorney to answer the complaint.
Okay, but in the future, we shouldn't be in violation of the open meeting law.
It's kind of a unique circumstance. It was a former employee that just kind of didn't do the minutes, and we didn't have them, and now we're trying to find them.
And as of today, I think we've found, 60-70% of them?
Maybe 50%.
50%.
Yeah.
If I'm transitioning from a job and I know a part of my job is the minutes, I'm going to ask for that, be it the supervisor.
We were asking for those. We have been continually asking for those.
So this is the first time I'm hearing it at this body, so that's why I'm presenting it. If I didn't hear it before, then I'm going to speak on it. If I did hear it, I wouldn't speak on it at all. So if it's not being reported out here, I'm only going by what I have before me. And I'm thinking that if the supervisor knows that this person is transitioning in the open meeting law is very, very, very important to this body, that they would make sure that they had all the minutes before that person walked out the door. We have over 20 some odd complaints from just this one person on the open meeting law, and it's not just on 2021. And so at some point in time, we got to figure out, how do we do this? Well, the easy way to do it is to create a checklist and make sure that you check off everything off that list before any agenda goes up, before any documents go out, so that we won't be in violation. We have over 20 complaints, and I've asked you, has this sort of thing happened or occurred before? And you said no. And so I'm only going by the information that I have.
Mr. Watkins, I know you weren't here in the previous years. We haven't had, but we did have an interim. It was one person after another coming in here. So I don't know if you've ever had a bunch of people and it's constant turnover. You are constantly trying to play catch up because you've got a new person who's trying to train a new person who's trying to train a new person. Then we're saying, where are this? Now this person's trying to catch up with that. But it's a snowball effect. Add COVID. Nobody was in these offices working from home. I can't see what they're doing at home. I can request, like Mr. Riley said, I want this. You've said you wanted things. A snowball effect. Are we playing catch up? Yes, we are. Are we trying to do it in the best possible, fastest way we can? Yes, we are. Are we still hiring new people and trying to train them? Yes, we are. Are we still finding problems and flaws in the system? Yes, we are. So I don't want it to be perceived that this board or these employees are not trying to do it, but we all are.
No, I never said that.
No, I know. I'm just saying that's my impression sometimes of the way I see people talk, and without people actually being up here and sitting in town hall at a desk and watching everything that go on, or to see what's happened in people's lives the past couple of years, and to make assumptions, it's kind of harsh. And I think we are moving forward, and we're going to get it done, and we have to keep that positivity, and we have to keep people getting the job done. And not just constantly hounding and saying, well, you didn't do it years ago, you didn't do it last year, you didn't do it this year. In the transition of people that are no longer here, you're beating a dead horse. It's about getting these new people that are here trained and getting it done. Because the people that we're complaining about are not here. I just wanted to say that. I'm done. I'd like all the minutes done. I'd like them in that executive session. I want to get it over with.
So, Kara, so you have a system in place now for this?
None of this pertains to her. It pertains to the previous employer.
Everybody's all.
No, I'm saying going forward, Greg, I said going forward, so we don't have this problem going forward. Kara has a system, I'm sure, in place. She's going to be responsible for posting the minutes of the meeting?
Correct, and she has been up to date, and
Yeah.
the board needs to convene to do approval of minutes. As you saw, the
Right.
first order of business tonight were 2 previous meetings to get those minutes done. She's 100% in compliance. The problem is sourcing documents from a previous employee, and that's the problem right now.
With that being said, Chairman Lee, I'd like to make a motion to authorize town council to respond to the complaint on behalf of the select board.
Second.
Motion made by Ms. Vanna, second by Ms. Campanella. Any further discussion? Seeing none by roll.
Lindsay, yes.
Watkins, yes.
Riley, yes.
Campanella, yes.
Yes, that's unanimous. Thank you.